Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to another sit down video. As you'll have guessed from the title, and if you follow me on social media, we're going back to Florida. Very excited. This is a very special trip for me and Becca because it is our wedding trip / honeymoon. If you're a long time viewer of the channel, you know we were planning to get married last year, but when the world all shut down and all the craziness happened, obviously the wedding got cancelled. And the borders to the USA were closed, so we couldn't actually go out. But we did go in December for a quick little week getaway, which was very awesome. I'll put the link to that playlist in the description. You can check out what the fun we had over Christmas. But this is our main trip, and I am so excited. We're going to be doing some of our favourite things and some new things as well, because when we went in December, we only did one day at Disney, and it was sort of Becca's birthday present because she wanted to go to see Magic Kingdom at Christmas. So I bought her some one-day tickets for Magic Kingdom. But my favourite part is Epcot, so I can't wait to get back to the full Walt Disney World, getting to do all 4 parks. So I thought I would talk a little bit about what we're going to do. I won't be sharing exact dates of when we're going, or what days we're going to be doing things, but I thought I would share a few things what we're going to be doing, so you can get prepared for another Florida series, I guess. So let's get into it. So of course, like always, you know Cabana Bay is our favourite hotel, and we are going to be staying there once again. We have 18 nights at Cabana Bay, which I am so excited for, even though we've stayed before, because at Halloween they do have some spooky offerings on at the hotel. And I've just saw some pictures of the Swizzle Lounge, which is Cabana Bay's sort of lobby area bar, and it's all decked out in pumpkins for Halloween, and they have some awesome cocktails, so I cannot wait for that. And when we went in 2019, if you watched that series, they did the Stranger Things photo op experience, and they have this year a Universal Monsters one, which I'm so excited about, so we'll get to do that. And because we're staying at Cabana Bay, we have the annual passes for Universal, which we renewed on our December trip. Universal were really awesome, and I just explained that we couldn't obviously renew our passes when they were up because of COVID, and they honoured the renewal price, and there was 3 months extra, which is really awesome. So we might even get another trip out of the passes before we have to renew. Who knows? So yes, staying at Cabana Bay. We do Universal Studios and Halloween Horror Nights, and you know guys, I'm obsessed with Halloween Horror Nights. It's pretty much my life. I run a Halloween Horror Night podcast, if you didn't know, called the RIP Tour. So definitely go check that out on Spotify, Apple, Audible, all of the podcasting apps. We've got some very fun shows. But yes, Halloween Horror Nights begins tomorrow at the time of filming this, and our friend Luke was at the team member preview last night, and it looks so good. Been seeing a ton of pictures, so very excited. But this is our first year where we are going to be doing Express. Because of all the craziness, and I wanted to maximise my time, and I know it'll be busy because everyone from England's flying over now. The borders are open, and Horror Nights is going to be packed. The first full weekend is actually sold out for Halloween Horror Nights, so I took the plunge, bought Express tickets. My bank account is hurting, but I'm sure it will be worth it. So I can pretty much get all of the houses done every single night without waiting in huge crazy lines, which I would have done anyway, but the Express just means it takes a little bit of pressure off, and we can enjoy other stuff because the shows look really good. The scare zones look awesome this year as well. So very happy to be doing that. And that doesn't top it off for the HHN experience. We are also booked on to do an Unmasking the Horror tour with our friends. We don't know what Unmasking the Horror tour is. It's basically a light-on tour of the houses during the daytime, so it's without the scare actors or anything like that. And I believe it's in groups of 12. I think we have about 10 people coming with us in our group. And it's basically, you go through the houses with a tour guide. They tell you loads of behind-the-scenes facts, how the house was built, backstory of the house if it's original, tell you the storylines, show you some cool props, how the scares are done, where the scare actors will come from. It's around a 6-hour tour. We are doing the bigger one, which is a 6-house tour. There is also a 3-house tour as well, which I'm a bit sad because the 3-house tour, you get to go through the Halloween house, and it's not on the 6-house tour. But they've got to make that money somehow. So very excited for that. It's something we've been wanting to do for a while. So since it's a special trip, we've booked onto that. Now for Disney World. We are going to be visiting all 4 Disney parks, probably not the water parks because Volcano Bay is our favourite Universal water park. Favourite water park in Orlando. It just so happens to be Universal. So we probably will skip the Disney water parks. But excited to get to all 4 parks: Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios. And we are trying a few new places. When we go to Magic Kingdom, we did originally want the breakfast at Ohana's. Couldn't get it, tried every which way, and then I saw one for Steakhouse 71, which is the new restaurant which has just opened not too long ago at Disney's Contemporary Resort, which is next door to Magic Kingdom. And then the breakfast looks really awesome, so we decided to try that. I think it's opened for the 50th anniversary because there's loads of memorabilia photos of Disney history, all the way from 1971, which I'm a massive Disney history nerd. So I'm very excited to go there, and the food does look awesome. So although we didn't get Ohana's, we are excited to be trying something new there. For Disney World, we haven't got a ton of Disney World diner reservations. I think the only other one we have is the Sci-Fi Diner. We did originally want 50s Prime Time, but we couldn't get it, so we had the Sci-Fi as our backup, and we both love the Sci-Fi. The theming in there is absolutely amazing, so excited to go back there. And I believe it's a different menu since we ate there last time, so very excited to go there. I normally order the Reuben sandwich. I believe that's not on the menu anymore, so I'm going to be picking something new again. Very excited about that. And again, for Hollywood Studios, we are going with some friends, and we're going to have a whole Galaxy's Edge late afternoon / evening and stay at the park closing. So Becca's just managed to yesterday nab us a reservation for Olga's Cantina, because our friends Jason and Trish have never been in Olga's before. So we're going to go to Olga's, we're going to have some drinks. We're going to get the one that makes it mouth numb again, because it's really tasty and it's really funny. And then afterwards, this is my wedding kit. I have always wanted to go to Savvy's workshop and build a lightsaber inside of Galaxy's Edge. So very luckily I managed to book me and Jason on the experience. And with the experience, you actually get to take one guest to watch as well. So Jason's wife Trish can go watch him and Becca can go watch me. So we'll be filming that process as well. And then when we get out, obviously it's going to be dark because we're doing it around 6 p.m-ish, I think. We're going to take some cool pictures inside of Galaxy's Edge with our lightsabers and just walk around Galaxy's Edge and take in, all of the ambience. Try some blue milk, maybe a Ronto wrap. And I'm just excited to take Galaxy's Edge in at a slower pace, because when we went in 2019, it had not long been open, so it was a bit mega busy running to this ride, running around to check everything out. And also Rise of the Resistance wasn't open, so we've never ridden that. Don't know how the standby queue is going to go, so hopefully we can just buy a one-time lightning lane for it. We tried it in December. We didn't buy the Genie Plus. We just bought a lightning lane for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I believe it was $12 per person, which for us it was worth it because we only had one day and we wanted to maximise our time. And we managed to get a night ride at around 7 p.m. at Magic Kingdom, which was really awesome. So I know a lot of people aren't really happy with the system, but if you want to maximise your time, for me it is ideal. Also in Disney World, Becca's, I did want to surprise her, but I sort of had to let the cat slip because I let the cat out of the bag. The cat slip? I had to let the cat out of the bag because she was asking what we were doing on that night. I've actually booked us to go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Becca absolutely loves it there. It's a totally different side of Halloween to HHN, and I also love it as well. So excited to go back there. Watching Page and Mr. Morrow yesterday, we realised he mentioned that most nights are sorted out, so pre-warned that it's going to be crazy busy. But we're just going to take it slow, try and take in as much as we can that night. We aren't doing the dessert party, which we did do the last 2 years. We went to Mickey's Not So Scary. The first dessert party we did was absolutely amazing, but the second one, we felt the quality had slipped a little bit, and they just tried to ram as many tables in as possible. So we're just going to skip that. We're just going to try and do all the rides, see the shows, do some trick-or-treating and try some of the treats and stuff like that. So very, very excited for that. And of course, while we are in Disney World as well, it is Epcot's 40th anniversary. We were at the 35th anniversary. Just behind me somewhere on the craziness, I have the 35th Magic Band. So very excited to go to the 40th. And also it's food and wine. So we were going to book a couple of diner reservations for Epcot, but we decided since we've missed food and wine, we would try some of the booths. There's a ton of food and drink offerings that we haven't had before. So very excited to try them. So I think we have like two days planned at Epcot. I'm not too sure. I'd have to look at our planner. And then our last Disney reservation for dining is the Edison. Wanted to eat there for quite a while now. So me and Becca are booked there for like a honeymoon night. And we're also that day going to go to Discovery Cove. And just me and Becca. And we have a full day planned at Discovery Cove just to relax from the craziness. It's one of our favourite places inside of Orlando. So very excited to go back there. And I think since it's like we're calling it our honeymoon day because we're going to be spending it like quite crazy with friends who are flying in and stuff like that and family. We're just going to take a day just for us. So I think when we get to Discovery Cove, I'm going to upgrade to the there's like an upgradable drinks package, which includes like cocktails, better beers and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to upgrade us to that. The food is awesome there as well at Discovery Cove. And I'm sure you'll have watched my Discovery Cove videos before. We always have a ton of fun. And then after there, we're going to go to Disney Springs. We're going to go to Edison. Looking forward to trying. And I say try Gideon's. We've had Gideon's before it even opened up at Disney Springs. We went to the other location. So we know Gideon's is good, but we're excited to go to the Disney Springs experience and see all the limited stuff that they have. I really want to try the coffee as well. And then I'm just going to head to a couple of bars. Maybe Jock Lindsay's, City Works, a couple of places like that, and grab a few drinks, and then head back and crash, ready for another crazy day in Orlando. And then of course we have the wedding. I do kind of want to just keep that a little bit private between friends and family. I don't know how much of it I'm going to film. I do have a friend who's going to record the ceremony on camera, so I can send it back to family who couldn't make it and friends who couldn't make it like that. So I don't know if I'll actually vlog that day because it's going to be a pretty hectic day and an important day as well. But I will have my phone with us, so I might just get, like a few clips on my phone and stuff like that and insert them into a vlog or something like that. But yeah, very, very excited. Again, it's not really an announcement video because he knew that we were going. It's just sort of a little video so you know what to expect with the upcoming series. So we are back like late October. So I'm hoping to have the videos out by then. I'll probably start like I always do with the Horror Night stuff because obviously it's still Halloween and stuff like that. And then I'll go on to the main videos and the trip. I was like enjoying doing a trip trailer and a HHN tribute video. So if you're new here, thank you for tuning in. Hope you subscribe. Really close to 5,000 subscribers as well. At the minute, I think I'm sitting at about 4,500-ish. So I'm hoping pretty soon I can hit up to 5,000 subscribers. That would be awesome. So I think I've been doing YouTube around 5-6 years now, so that would be pretty cool. But yeah, the trip is going to be amazing. We've took a lot of time planning it, making sure stuff's perfect, and we're just going to have a good time. We're going to try and, not get upset if things don't go our way. We're just going to try and have fun, maximise the time that we have in the parks and to see friends, which we haven't seen in a very long time, because when we went in December, we couldn't get to see everybody because it was just crazy. So obviously really excited for the wedding, really excited to see friends, to get back into the parks that we haven't been to in a while and just have an amazing time. So thanks for watching guys, leave a comment down below and I'll catch you in the next one.